So, with Genshin Impact launching and Grand Cross kind of being at a standstill at the moment, sort of, I wanted to briefly touch on the topic of whether or not I think that, Grand Cross is dying off because of Genshin Impact. Because I feel like a lot of people are kind of thinking that, and maybe, just leaning more towards the Genshin side at the moment, and I completely understand. Like, the game is brand new. Genshin just came out. It is a mobile game. You can play it on your PS4. You can play it on your PC, which is very nice. I really wish they would release a Grand Cross port on the PC that you could play. It would be so nice, but that's neither here nor there. Grand Cross is Genshin is brand new, so obviously it's going to have that new game feel to it, new game factor, brand new stuff. Everybody wants to hop in. It's free to play, so it's really cool. It's got really good graphics. It's got anime waifus. It's got gacha elements. It's got everything that mobile game players want in a game. So obviously and naturally, they're going to want to try it out and play it a little bit here and there, which is fine. Do it up. If you haven't tried it yet, I do recommend trying it. It is really fun. It's a cool game. But do I think it's killing off Grand Cross? No, I don't think it is. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, anybody who hates Grand Cross at this point and was wanting to get out of the game, from the get-go, and they just kind of stuck around this long, they're probably going to leave at this point because something new and something, that fits their, play style maybe has come out, and they have a reason to leave Grand Cross. They've got something else to occupy their time now, which is, that's completely understandable. I get it, A lot of people think that global is moving too fast. I'm one of those people. I completely understand that. But even if they, slowed down on content and started doing the same stuff that JP is doing, we would still only get new content every 2 weeks or so, which is pretty much on the same schedule that they do it, which is basically, they just have a rest week and then they have a new content week, and then, you can kind of just come back to the game every 2 weeks and there will be new stuff to do, new heroes to summon for, etc., etc. That's just how they do things on JP. Eventually, Global will get to that point because they are, rapidly flying through all of the content that JP kind of worked on. So, as far as I'm concerned, Grand Cross is going to get more content quicker, if not twice as, it's a little over twice as fast, because Genshin has an update schedule of, it's either 5 or 6 weeks. I want to say it's 5 weeks. So, a content update is going to be coming out every 5 weeks, which is their, current plan. Which is good. They're going to be adding new characters, going to be adding new areas to explore, maybe not every single update, but, they're going to have new content, but it's not going to be coming out nearly as fast as, Grand Cross is. So for that reason alone, I'm more inclined to play Grand Cross still on the channel as my main game. I like Grand Cross a lot, a lot. I've been playing it for a long time. I'm not planning on quitting anytime soon. So, even though there are things that obviously upset me and, other people about Grand Cross, one thing, Lost Vein has completely flipped the game upside down, basically. I don't even play PvP anymore at this point. I literally just log into, I'll do my daily PvP match, and if it's a Lost Vein team, I'll basically just forfeit, and if it's not, they'll either forfeit or they will, will try and have a regular match, because I'm tired of facing Lost Vein every single time. He's too crazy compared to most of the regular heroes in the game, and I'm not into it. I know a lot of people, a lot of other people are not into it as well, because it has just kind of ruined the PvP meta at the moment. I can't even test out Zeldris efficiently because I literally have to queue over and over and over again to try to find a team that's not Lost Vein to go against, because he just, it doesn't work. So, anyways, that was a little side tangent, I guess. But, yeah. So, Genshin's really cool. The rates on Genshin are a lot lower. And if I'm being honest, I don't feel like you get a whole lot of currency to summon in the game. You do, if you're doing the main story quests and stuff like that, but there's only so many of those that you can do, and there's only so much you can explore until you've found the whole map. But obviously there's, you can run around and do your world bosses and this and that, do whatever you want to do. But I feel like I get currency on Grand Cross a lot more, so it lets me summon more often. I feel like, at least like on Grand Cross, at least with the PvP thing, I can get 50 gems a week guaranteed for free on Grand Cross, just from having grinded so far in PvP. Whereas on Genshin, there's not really that sort of aspect to it because they don't have PvP or anything like that. So I don't know. I feel like I can summon more, and for it being a mobile game and having that like gacha element, that's kind of the thing that I like to do. I like to get new characters. I like to test out new characters. I like to play with new characters. And with Genshin, I'm having terrible luck. For one, this is just personal, I guess personal game. Like, I don't want to say gameplay, but this is my personal experience, is what I'm trying to get at. So I've had not the greatest luck. I did pull one 5-star hero finally, but it took me many summons to do it. And I don't know. I still don't have that many of the 4-star characters. I've only maybe pulled like 3 of the 4-star characters out of like, I don't know, 7 or 8 or however many there are of them. But I want new characters, and Genshin really isn't providing that for me at the moment. So I think once people kind of once the initial hype dies off and people kind of get past the new game feel and everything like that, they're either going to just continue playing it, of course, as most people are going to, just playing it here and there whenever new content comes out, or doing whatever they want to do in the game. But I think Grand Cross's player base is going to kind of come back a little bit and sort of build back up, and people are going to get back in the swing of things. Hopefully this will be the push that Grand Cross needs. They're going to see that their player base has kind of dropped off. They're going to see that their sales are kind of declining at the moment because people are playing this new gacha game that everybody seems to be spending a ton of money on. And hopefully that'll play for the better. Hopefully that'll make Grand Cross, try to make more compelling content to bring the players back. And competition within the industry makes for good stuff for the players. Like, the Grand Cross wants you on the game, and Genshin wants you on the game, which I don't think Genshin is competing directly with Grand Cross. Genshin has they basically just taken the mobile game market, I guess, by storm. So I think a lot of mobile games, like a lot of mobile game players at least, are going to be leaving other mobile games as well to go play this one for a little while at least. But people are going to be moving back to their regular games after they kind of get their fill of this brand new game and everything like that. I don't know whether or not you were on the fence about quitting Grand Cross in the first place because you didn't like how global was progressing, or whatever the case may be. You were going to leave regardless anyway. Do it up. Proud of you. If I was in a position where I hated the game so much that I wanted to quit, and I felt like I couldn't leave because there wasn't anything else for me to do or play, then this would be a perfect opportunity. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think the game's going to die. I don't think the game is dying. I just think that it's a brand new game came out. Everybody wants to play a brand new game. Plus, it's free. So I mean, how much more compelling can you get? Anyways, that's pretty much it. As far as content on my channel goes, I'm still planning on making Grand Cross content whenever new patches and stuff like that comes out. I enjoy Grand Cross. I like the game enough to where I pretty much made it the entire focus of my channel for a while. I've been posting a couple videos that aren't Grand Cross here and there lately, but I mean, look at my channel. My channel's over 9 years old at this point. I've made tons of content on different games all over the place. I've always done whatever I wanted with my channel, and eventually I'll get out of Grand Cross and I'll either find a new game to focus on, or I'll just go back to making just random content that I think is fun or funny or whatever the case may be. But for the moment, Grand Cross is the main focus. Whenever a patch drops or whatever, the next couple of days after a patch drops, I'm planning on making content on, Grand Cross. But then, later in the week, if I don't have anything else to make a video on for Grand Cross or something like that, you may end up seeing a Genshin video, or just, whatever I'm playing at the moment, or just some random video, because I do want to make more content for the channel, and I don't want it to just be like, hey, I don't really have anything on Grand Cross to post, so I'm just not going to post anything at all. I don't know, I like making content, no matter what it is, so yeah, that's just me. Anyways, just giving you guys a heads up on where I'm at, what my opinions on the whole situation are. So that's basically all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just a little bit more opinionated, I guess. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the situation, because I'd like to hear you guys. I know a lot of people have already quit Grand Cross and have started to move over to Genshin, and I mean, I know a lot of you guys are still playing Grand Cross, so hopefully, you know, you enjoy yourself either way, because I mean, obviously it's your life. Play whatever you want to play. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.